Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex, where every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch a game of Mariners baseball. Sometimes it's elating victories of excitement. Sometimes I lose, but very rarely, as you can see by our beautiful 82-21 record. If that sounds good, subscribe, ring the bell, do that good stuff, and you can catch games. Robbie Ray's on the mound today, a 15-2 record with a 1.47 ERA. Zach Gallen on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks in Game 2 of a 3-game set here in Arizona. 13-5, with a 2.11 ERA for him. Could be a pitcher's duel. We had a hit fest in the last game, maybe more of a pitcher's duel. We'll see if we could dial in the pinpoint pitching. Yesterday was just not great, and now today we're kind of looking at a guy who doesn't have a very high ERA, and it's like, where are we going to be today? All right, let's jump on in here. We got a big old lead in the AL West. Nothing's really changing there because we're winning games. So we'll play the full game. Road, Chase Field, hybrid, open, clear skies, all that stuff. Robbie Ray on the bump. Mateo's going to be in left field. He's cold. And I know it's a right-handed pitcher, but it's tempting to try and bring Sam Haggerty in. But his contact and power... let's see. Better? Better. More even at least. And I'm sure that the right... Let's see. 34 power and 41. 34, 41. 34, 41. I guess. We can put Julio Rodriguez up there, maybe. Crawford and France flip. Suarez had the home run yesterday, so we could put him there if we want to. Hernandez maybe is the better play there. Ty France has been playing well with some home runs. Is there anybody that needs rest? Because I did not do a great job with that last time. Right, left, right, left. I don't know. Mateo played pretty well in left field yesterday. Didn't have a ton of action out there, but took care of what he needed to take care of, so that's kind of nice. What is his... Can we... Hold on. Cycle... Contact... This player has no quirks. Okay. I don't see any reduction. Okay, so we'll be fine. Crawford, Hernandez, Suarez. Is there anybody worth bumping up in the lineup? Maybe just do that. I guess. Jorge Mateo's been slumping lately. Ty France has been on a hot streak, batting at the bottom. I want to swap those players in the lineup. Well, that'll work. I guess we'll get a little speed at the bottom. Okay. We'll take your suggestion game. I have not been able to get going with Mateo offensively, which has been a little frustrating, honestly, because it would be fantastic to have Julio Rodriguez and Mateo consistently on base, but I just haven't been able to get that figured out. With a left-handed pitcher, we'll be in really good position with Sam Haggerty being a really good option. Because what we could do is we could put Haggerty out there in left. We can bring in Mateo to play shortstop, slide Crawford to second. Then we have, we have three 80-plus speeds right at the top. Just got to get into a better flow with them. It's game 104, by the way, which is pretty absurd. We'll be following the Mariners schedule right up until October, and then we'll take over our own. We'll follow the in-game calendar. Zach Gallen on the mound today, 13-5. 21 starts with a 2.11 ERA. 140.2 on the innings pitched, 114 hits, 42 walks, 129 strikeouts, and a whip of straight ones.
And now here's a speed
Rodriguez leading off here.
Rodriguez.
He has the quirk of being a homebody. 96 on a four-seam fastball, 84 on a knuckle curve. That is a devastating combo right off the bat. 92 on a cutter, 88 on a circle change, 89 on a slider. And he misses for ball number 1. Here we go. Game number 2 from Arizona.
And the 1-0. And downstairs.
Early on that circle change. Also not really looking in a very good spot there.
The University of North Carolina and decided to wear the number 23 for the Tar Heels, and you can imagine why, right?
Ooh, nice cutter
that's right.
inside.
They had that shooting guard that played basketball and wore 23 at North Carolina. That one ran inside, almost got him.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 3-2 is
on the outside.
Edge.
It's a good take or a bad miss. I mean,
miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened.
Lead off walk.
Good take to earn that walk.
And now here is J.P. Crawford. First offering, misses the mark.
League leaders, Zach Gallen among the top, or the top, I should say, of the NL. 3 Arizona Diamondbacks. Whew.
Right through there for a strike. Rodriguez
Push the Diamondbacks down to 500 with a series sweep here.
Swing and a miss.
Way behind on that one. Looking off speed.
Right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gallen checks on the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely. And a pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field.
That is a brutal sun.
And there's one down.
Sun streak in there.
That is third. The first baseman, number 23, Ty.
And now for Seattle, Ty France. Homered last
Okay,
night.
good timing, so that's a positive. Oh,
Little
no.
bouncer out in front of the plate.
Oh, no.
Over to first.
A knuckle curve.
Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that
Dang
will end
it.
the inning. So they go quietly there, and now the Diamondbacks.
If you're looking
will
at
get
the
their
hitting
first
difficulty,
turn
you
at
think,
bat.
oh, that's weirdly
No
low.
score.
The game froze after that last, or the operation failed after the last game, the autosave, and that controls the hitting and pitching difficulty, so it might look a little weird. So we should be actually higher in the difficulty on the pitching side, and it's just a smidge lower on the hitting side. 20 starts a 15-2 record, a 1.47 ERA, under a 1 WHIP and 128.2 innings pitched. And we're gonna hope that we can figure out the whole 4 degrees right situation, because my goodness.
The wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike.
Look at that, 2 degrees left, an improvement. Munoz picked up save number 37 yesterday, tied for the AL lead. It's between us and a White Sox pitcher. And we are only swapping the lead or chasing each other for the lead because Minnesota shipped their guy, who was at the top of the American League.
And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
They shipped him over to a National League team.
And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. That one to first, France. And he handles it himself for the out.
Oh, he picked up the ball as he was touching the bat. It was a very weird, unexpected situation there.
Here's Josh Rojas. 2 hits and 5 at bats yesterday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
1 strike.
In the air, left side. Mateo trying to get there. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, Lourdes.
Here's Gurriel.
Oh, this was... That's all right.
That one's in
It's actually
there
not a
on
bad...
one.
I thought, you know what, a slider will be a good idea, and then was like, oh shoot, it's lefty versus righty. Idiot. What are you doing? I literally hit the same button again.
The pitch.
You dingus.
That's down.
That's
and
fine.
in.
That I am
Really good
perfectly
take
fine
right
with.
there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Pay attention. There we go. Take an extra second to look at the pitches.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Okay, so a much cleaner first for
doing
both
for
sides,
Arizona.
frankly.
Scoreless after one.
But much happier with that on my side, at least, as far as not giving up any hits or getting into any jams or anything. Just a bunch of goose
Back here
eggs.
at Chase Field, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That misses the zone. And it's
Okay,
1-1.
good gut reaction to what he was going to try and do there. High up,
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected
high,
umpire,
fast
Boo.
up.
Maybe a
Oh
little
my
bit
God.
more of a pitcher's
Fast
umpire.
up top.
He does like the
Bring
pitch
it low.
down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Okay. Very late, but at least got a piece of it.
The 3-2
All right.
is off
Force
the
a walk.
outside
There we
edge,
go.
and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Colton Wong up to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Wait again.
Hernandez gets his lead at first.
Oh, wow. Just
Nobody
early.
out.
Okay.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
That takes care of Wong.
Is that
And there's
exactly
1-2.
how we let off the
Maybe caught
last
that one
inning
off
as
the edge
well?
just a little bit. Couldn't quite
A
pull
hit
it
and
up
then,
enough to really drive
or a
it.
walk, excuse me, and then a fly out that way. Now we're going to hit into a double
Eugenio
play.
Suarez up to the plate now. Went deep in the ball game last night. And a foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2
Yeah,
now.
big swing there.
No
Huge
score here in the
miss.
second. And the right-hander deals. Swings.
He
and
got me with
misses.
it. He
It's a
threw fucking
strikeout.
3 of them.
Had
God
him out
damn
front
it.
for strike 3.
God damn
And here's
it.
the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, he swings
Okay,
and misses,
please
and
stop
it's
hitting the
0-1.
fucking button. Oh my God.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And here it comes. And that's outside.
Great
Would have been
RBI
able to
spot
walk
here.
at
Just
this
gotta stay
point, but
focused on the pitch.
real bad
Run
swing
over
on
the
that
emotion,
first
so
knuckle
something in
curve.
the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a pop-up.
And of course.
Ahmed should have this one. And he makes the catch.
Oh, it's a
And
circle
that
change
will
that
end
I'm
the inning.
under. God, that's
Mariners
getting
lead one. Moving to
frustrating.
the bottom of the second. No score.
But it's it's okay. It's okay. He's gonna throw a lot of that stuff. He has a low ERA, so it's not terribly surprising.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Ray back to work. Strike one.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Struck him
Got
out
him
without
looking.
a
Let's
swing.
go.
Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Fires over to first.
Okay, that's a little more what we're looking for. The one pitch out right there.
Designed to do.
Good shit.
Off a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So two down now, and here is Gabriel Moreno. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
This one smoked out to left, and puts the squeeze on that, and
It's
that'll
not
do
the
it.
circle change you're looking for, but a nice play by Gold Glover Mateo out there in
Nothing doing
left.
for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0.
I wonder
And
how much do
welcome
those
back. Well, here we go. Top
pool
of the
areas
third,
cost?
Scoreless game. Jorge Mateo now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got
It's a nice stand-up double from Mateo. Okay, maybe there's something to putting him a little lower in the zone, or in the. I mean, we could put him at the 8 or 9 spot, try to get him on base, and then use Julio to.
Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
It's our first
Here's
hit of the
Taylor
game.
Trammell.
It is early on a cutter, but enough power to get it for a double.
That one hammered left field. Back there. Out of
Gone!
here.
Taylor Trammell, let's go!
He'll touch
2
them all.
runs
His
smack.
18th
Trammell
home
has
run
been
of the
on
season.
fire
It's
lately.
2-0. He only needed one
He has, what,
swing
3
to
home runs in
square
the
it up.
last
Not wasting
5
any time in that
games?
at-bat, Boog. Aggressive,
6 games,
and it
maybe?
paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
It is really nice to have Taylor Trammell at the bottom of the lineup. He has good power against righties, and it does feel a little.
Stepping in for the Mariners,
He does feel very
Julio
streaky at
Rodriguez.
times, but that power is worth it when you can
First
take the
pitch,
9-hole
not
hitter and get him to
close.
go yard. cash in the double, and it's 2-0 Mariners, top 3.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2.
And able to get to Gallen, too, here.
Run, but nobody on, nobody
He has an
out.
ERA of 2.11. We've already got him for 2. Oh, bad swing. I thought that was going to be a check swing.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Fouled that one away.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and
That's a terrible
slider. Got him for strike 3. J.P. Crawford gets a chance.
Should
to
be a
hit.
predictable
He's
pitch.
0 for 1. In there
Ooh,
for strike 1.
okay.
Crawford,
All right.
28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Yeah, definitely
Gurriel
felt a
has it sized
little
up,
late. We were
and
really
it's
making the
caught
left
way out.
fielder work in his inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Ty France. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swings and
Sean.
misses. And
No,
the count
no,
is
no.
0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that is a foul
Why does Ty
ball.
Francis' photo look so blown out on the big board out there?
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Kicks and deals. Just missed. Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle. And there's ball 4.
Okay. Actually made that very easy for
Been a
me
little
to
bit
take
of a
all those
shaky
pitches
inning,
there.
But he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Hernandez.
Okay,
in the
that's
box
fine.
with
That's a
2
good take
gone,
there with
and takes a look at a called
Hernandez.
strike.
Nice job here to get him all the way up to 53 pitches.
Hammers that one
Oh,
deep left field.
oh,
And forget
and that one's gone too. A cutter way up in the zone. How about 2 2-run home runs in the top of the third? It's a 4-0 lead, Mariners. I felt pretty good about that swing. I didn't know that it was going to get out,
Absolutely,
but
no doubt off the
Hernandez, I've been feeling pretty good with him lately.
We weren't
Righty
sure
versus
it would
righty.
ever land. And
Bam.
460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Now it's going to be Colton Wong.
Oh, Sean.
Popped up to the left
Oh,
into foul ground.
that sucks.
And that
All right,
is
well,
that.
hey, some no-out damage and
But
some
the
two-out
long
damage.
ball
It totals
was
4
working in
runs
this
on
inning.
3 hits.
Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
That is a good spot to be for us. And the pitching feels like it's a little better today, so
Welcome
Kind
back,
of,
bottom of the inning. And here's the rookie center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. The pitch. There's a strike.
A win,
Fletcher
win, win.
patrolling center field, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
that
Next
sucks.
one
That's
misses.
slider I'd
1-1.
love to see just clip that
Big
zone.
lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air,
boy.
out to center. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting it, the shortstop, Nick
Nick
Ahmed.
Ahmed here to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
That's good stuff. That's what we want to see. Let's go.
Number 22 stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Really excited to let this guy get his first home run. Fantastic. Doesn't even have his name in the game.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
So you can. I was talking about it in yesterday's game.
Squeezes
Mateo took maybe a little bit of a weird step to his left, but
so
no problem
1, 2,
there.
3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in the desert, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Eugenio Suarez. And the right-hander back to work. That clips the corner.
Change on the
These
edge.
Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that
Some
proves
weird
they're not
shadowing
anxious up
happening
there.
here
They're
on
sticking to
the.
their game plan, and
It's not near, like, obviously not as bad as Minnesota,
1-1.
but not great.
Ground ball
Oh, that
left
should have been
side.
crushed. I was a little high on it. So
Tosses to
change
first.
definitely got
Leadoff
me.
hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting.
I need to hold on. I gotta grab a Kleenex.
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Okay, there we go. That's better.
The pitch. Good eye right
Only really
there.
missed one decent pitch there. Otherwise, he's been a little off. Oh, that circle change again. It got me. Saw it on the previous
Wide to
at bat
kick
with
pitch.
Suarez.
That's a little bit low.
Ooh.
You got a full count.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Good stuff.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Everybody
Everyone
walking
gets a walk,
here.
Boog.
Runner on
Hey,
at
I'm
first with
walking
1
here.
gone. Jorge Mateo now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Both are 2 people doing that doo-doo-doo-doo-doo thing.
That's in there. Action
Man,
in
might
the
have been
pen
able to do
down
something
there.
with
Zach
that. Oh my
Davies
gosh, my nose.
Up and throwing for
What is
manager
happening?
Troy Lavella.
Stop it.
Bumgarner getting loose as well. Oh, and 1 now.
Oh
Swing
my
and a
God,
miss.
that knuckle curve.
As he was out front that
No, no,
time.
no, no.
That one at
Good
95
take right there.
missed up top, and that's ball 1. Got him.
Oh, he got me with the
That's out number
circle
2.
change. Circle change and knuckle
Chris,
curve
that's
giving
a
me
way
some
to
trouble here.
neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That misses.
1-2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Got a little more trouble picking it up here, but
And that's too high.
it's just a good velocity difference between those. That knuckle curve, circle change, and then the four seam.
Raleigh off of first with 2 away. Good eye right there.
Count is
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Bounce to the right side.
Oh,
They take the force out, and that will end the inning.
that was an unnecessary, like,
One
cool
left
guy
for
spin.
Seattle.
Okay.
They lead it 4-0.
Do have him up over 70 pitches through 4 innings, which is very, very good.
Bottom of the 4th, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
God, the
Next
2
offering
poor
is fouled
catchers
back.
in this game. Just looking directly into the sun during this 3rd and
2-2.
4th inning.
Bounced up the middle. On to France. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Now up next for Arizona, Josh Rojas. And that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center.
Oh, Mateo with a nice catch. Not a great route by me. I was a little behind that ball,
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
but a good adjustment to get there, and I love having that speed out there.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
That's fine. All that was very bad. I meant to hit the sinker, and then I realized what I
Gurriel gets a
did wrong,
piece.
and then I forgot. That was a disaster. I was like, oh, it was a
2
sinker.
outs.
No, it's a slider.
That's a ball.
That's put a little circle change up there.
Right back to him on the mound. Gathers and throws
Right.
to first. That's out number 3. Diamondbacks
Keep throwing
down
me that
quickly. They're
XP.
down
4-0 still. With Rodriguez, Crawford, and France coming up.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts
Late
it away
on a
for the
knuckle
out.
curve.
And there's 1 away.
That's not what I want to
J.P.
do after
Crawford
rolling that
up
pitch
next for
count
the
way up
Mariners.
there.
Just missed. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that
Damn it.
speed and the
Kinda
ability
saw it. It
to
was a
make
little
up so
higher than
much
I was
ground.
looking.
He enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Next pitch downstairs. 2-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field
That
for the Kansas
is
City
not a
Royals.
strike.
But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Right side.
Not terrible
And there's
contact.
2
Pretty good. I
away.
mean, pretty good timing. Kind of forced the swing there with a terrible strike call.
Ty France
I say
will
that
go
like I
next.
wouldn't have swung.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Ripped to short.
Damn.
Ahmed gets it to first. And that is that. Mariners are down in order.
I feel like I should be
But they're in
punishing
front
some of these
4-0.
pitches a little bit more. They are leaving this guy in as he's getting pretty low energy.
We head to the bottom of the
Way to
5th.
go.
Here's the
For the
cleanup hitter for the
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks,
The first
Christian
baseman.
Walker. The wind of the pitch.
Walker.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a
Walker
strikeout.
0 for in this
There's a
series so
3-pitch
far. 0
strikeout.
for, I
He
believe
can
that
do
makes him 0
whatever
for
he wants with the
6.
baseball right now.
0 for 7, something like that. So.
Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Back-to-back
Pretty good pitch, top
strikeouts.
of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swinging a foul straight
Super
back.
outside of the zone.
The Diamondbacks
Cool. Go ahead and throw in
still
a
looking for their first hit in
little
this
cheeky.
one. Strike 2.
Clearly all in
That
on the
worked out very
fastball
well.
right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next pitch is popped up. France.
Boy, that
gets the
lighting on
squeeze
there,
that one,
the sunlight
and that'll
on
end
the
inning.
infield
And the
there actually
Diamondbacks
really threw me.
down
I didn't know where the ball
They're on the
was.
short end of a
Ooh,
4-0
I'm scared.
score.
Help.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks,
Zach Davies coming in here with a 5.27 ERA. He has 37 games on his 37 appearances this season, a 6-2 record. 1 save in, 1 opportunity through 85 innings. Strikeouts to walks kind of scarily close at 57 to 49.
Off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
90 on a 2-seam, 81 on a circle change, cutter at 89. That curveball at 77 could be our undoing if he elects to throw it, which he
30 years
just
old
comes
now.
out with it
He
immediately.
joined the team as a free agent.
All right.
Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Oh, Sean.
Swings and misses.
Sort of
That's
changed
strike 1.
very
Fooled
slow.
on that pitch, got a little anxious.
That's off the mark, and now 3-1.
It's a 4-pitch walk right there.
3-1.
Good plate appearance there.
Okay, well,
Able to take
we gave
the
him a
walk.
bad swing and we
You know
got a
this guy
bad
wants to
call,
swing
so
it, but he's
we'll, I guess,
showing
call it
some good
even.
patience in this
Should have been a
one.
walk
It's the second
regardless, but a
time
bad
he's taken
swing on
the
my
ball.
part.
Now it's the
Now
second
you kind of see
baseman,
why that
Colton
strikeout to walk is so
And first
So
offering is
even.
fouled off.
I mean, do you imagine if you throw like a really good curveball or circle change, you get some of those kind of ugly swings like I had with Hernandez there, but
You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
0-2 now. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. That's a
There we go.
laser base hit.
a little late on it, but
Lead runner
Still
to
felt
second,
pretty
so 2
good.
on and nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives. that led to
Suarez
that
up
knock.
here.
Suarez
Strikeout and a
at the
ground out.
plate and takes high there.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for
Called a
not
couple
getting
of them
anxious
on
and
this
fed up. They're staying
side of the
disciplined,
plate.
which is easier said than done sometimes.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
The count 2-1. And that one gets down, fair ball. Hernandez around third. He will score, and the lead is up to 5.
That's a really nice piece of hitting by Suarez. We get it to go up the line out of the diving attempt. That's good.
He put a great swing on it.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Wong over at second. Suarez on at first with nobody out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Oh,
Gurriel handles the chance.
damn.
Now back, left fielder.
Damn.
Stepping in, Jorge Mateo. Ball one low. Line drive, base hit down the line. Wong headed for the plate. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just an awesome
Okay,
swing.
so
of the
we'll
bat.
probably want to
He
drop.
lands
If
and
we
just
go
lost the
Mateo,
baseball.
Trammell,
The exit
Rodriguez,
velocity. Man, that is coming
that's a
off the
good
bat pretty
end to
good.
the, like,
He's
bottom
really
to the
good,
top
right?
of the lineup shift there. I don't know if, like, he actively is better there or if I'm just kind of
Taylor Trammell
in a better
up next
flow.
for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the righty deals. There's a swing. and a
big
miss.
swing on
Man, he
that one.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it.
No.
Able to get back into
I thought he was
third
going to maybe
safely
get,
as a
I thought
run
it might get
scores.
through.
Now back, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
On the mound now, Madison Bumgarner.
Oh, they're bringing in
He pitched
Bumgarner, who
yesterday,
we
and
just
we'll
saw
see
the
him
other
once
day.
again.
Damn.
Number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Bumgarner, 37 games, a 4.50 ERA, 70 to 29 strikeouts to walks.
So the lineup flips over.
He
and
doesn't
now
throw
it's gonna
particularly
be
fast.
Julio Rodriguez.
He's a lefty, which
Not your
maybe wasn't the
prototypical
best
leadoff
move
guy.
for them to
Gets
do
on
right
base,
here.
Yes, but also some power.
Oh, bad
That one
swing.
fouled off.
Considering how much power Rodriguez has. He actually has fairly even power, Rodriguez does, against lefties and righties, which
Ball
is
deals. Swing and a foul
fantastic.
straight
Not
back.
getting off to a good start
First
here,
and
though.
third, one down. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
Cutter at 90, four seam 93, sweeping curve at 81, circle change at 88, two
Lefty out of the
seam.
stretch, runners at first and third. Base hit and a run in to score.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So up next, J.P. Crawford. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. To the right side. To first, two out.
Too early on the cutter, damn. All right,
Ty
that will bring up
France,
to
the
Ty
next to
France,
hit.
0 for 2. He has a walk, but he did score.
That's to third.
Oh,
Zips it to first, and they're happy to just get off the
oh,
field after that.
damn it.
9 men come to
If
the
that's like
plate,
anybody
4
other than
score.
France, that's
7,
a
8, 9, 2 up in
a
the home
base
half
hit.
of the inning. It's the Mariners 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
That's a bit of a disappointing way to end that inning, but not all that unexpected.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
and
up
now the
for
center
the
fielder,
Diamondbacks.
Dominic Fletcher.
The center fielder,
Ray back to work. On the ground, right side. Wong to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
So we are
Now it's
here we are in the
shortstop,
6th
Nick
inning. We have
Ahmed.
49
Rounded out his
pitches
first time up.
with Robbie Ray.
And the pitch a little bit low ball one. Ahmed, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. Right.
God, I'm looking with the circle
Down on
change.
strikes, and he knew it.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Here's a high chopper. Wong. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I completely... Oh, there it goes.
So
There it
back
all
to the top
goes.
of the Arizona lineup. Here's a speed threat, Jake McCarthy. And first off,
It was going to be a real tough play there anyway.
Watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front.
Not a fun way to lose the perfect game.
And then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the
Whatever.
stands.
No big deal.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground.
We've
He's got
had
it.
some issues
And that
with
is out number 3.
some of
For
the
Diamondbacks. And they're on the
running
short
plays
end
have
of an
been
8-0
pretty
score.
frustrating. And it's not an error, it's a hit. I don't think the error really... It was going to be a tough, tight play regardless. But
Top
whatever.
of inning number
No
7.
big deal.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. That misses. Ball one. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kyle Nelson up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0. Just off the outside edge.
Oh, Sean. No, no, no.
2-0
No,
check
no,
swing,
no.
appeal to first.
They're going to give
and
me
he
the
held
check
up.
swing, but... Ugh.
Here's a 3-0. Swings through that.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Wong in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
How many walks have we drawn today?
And that's off.
These are the
inside
performances we
edge.
need from
And the
opposing
count
pitchers
is
when I'm going for
2-0.
achievements, you know?
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's downstairs and outside. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ooh. He has been missing some of those sweeping curves when we saw him, or he was missing them yesterday.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Next pitch is popped up.
Oh no, late on a cutter that was never going to drop. Gross.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. High in the air, out to right. McCarthy settles under it.
Yeah,
Puts the
fuck it.
squeeze on it. Runner tags at second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
That's a couple of really bad at-bats right there.
Next for the
Just late on the
Mariners.
fastball, under it. At least advance the runner, so that's a positive.
Swing and a
Oh,
miss.
my God.
0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Pitch misses. Ball one. Corners are occupied with two down. Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit and a run into score.
That'll bring in a run. Nice long at bat there.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And next is the designated hitter, Taylor Trammell.
Oh no. It is so hard for me
There's the
to
strike.
put lids on Mountain Dews when I'm going like, oh man, I got to swing the bat.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And that's outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Off the mark there. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a ball.
First
Would it be
pitch
unaggressive
strike
on
from the
that
pitcher, but then
garbage?
no panic
Baumgartner,
by the
throw
hitter.
something
Very
in the
patient,
fucking
showing
zone.
Good discipline.
Goodness
Now he's in the driver's
gracious.
seat with the 3-1 count.
Getting bored up here.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. First and second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Fletcher turns to the right on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's
Time
the
to stretch
M's
here in
9,
Arizona.
and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Where the heck do they even play in
And
Arizona?
welcome back. Now here is Josh Rojas.
The designated
The
hitter.
pitch. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. That's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Stays alive. And the pitch. That one just misses. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And one away in the bottom of the
Now
7th.
batting, left fielder.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel
Lourdes.
Jr.
Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button again.
And that clips the inside corner. Next pitch is popped up. And there are 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the
Now
zone
batting,
right there. Hitter
the first
looked
baseman.
like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Sinker, get
Walker, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is
kind of hard to
in for
believe
a
that some
strike.
people went over in yesterday's game.
The
How many
1-1 is
hits
fouled
there were
off.
for both teams.
And now the lefty. Foul ball still.
We are going to push
1-2
Robbie
count.
Ray as far as we can into this one. He still has good energy here
And he deals.
through 6 2/3.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man at first.
Yeah, not a
Here's
great
the third
fastball
baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. In there for strike one.
He was 0 for in this series, and we give up
the
a hit
runner
to
at
him.
first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And here it comes. Got him.
There we go.
And he's
Got
down
him.
on strikes for the second time today. One left for Arizona. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit.
9-0. A little surprised at how this game has gone. Surprisingly good patience for from me at the plate.
We
We've
go to the eighth.
amassed a
Here's
very
the
nice
center
lead
fielder,
here.
Julio
Number
Rodriguez.
24, Julio Rodriguez.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike
God.
one. Next offering misses. And 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gurriel trying to get there. Brings it in. And there's one down. So digging in, J.P. Crawford. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Swings through
Sean,
that
stop
one.
it.
0-1.
Oh my
This
goodness.
guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Next offering in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. The pitch. Into center. Fletcher tracks it down for the
Yeah.
out. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners.
Ugh.
But they still hold a 9-0 lead.
See, the problem is we're letting him
Back here
get
at
that
Chase
confidence
Field,
back,
at the plate,
which is
Gabriel
not what I want to
Moreno.
do.
The catcher,
Here comes a pitch.
Gabriel Moreno.
That misses off the outside edge.
Okay, can we
Ray
maybe not do the
still
whole
out
4
there to
degrees
pitch
or
the
5
eighth
degrees
and
to the left
working
or
with a
right,
big
please?
lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he
Really?
wants to finish what he started.
Kicks and deals. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2-1.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider
That's the ball.
over the course
This
of a long
is
season, guys put
bad.
a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Okay, so Bailby out there with,
Now batting.
I mean, just danced around the corner of that zone and just could not get
Fletcher
anything
stands
to
him
hit
down for
where
the
I wanted it
Diamondbacks.
to.
That one's in there.
Here we
0-1.
go. That's what I'm looking for, something down there like that.
A little out front there as he swings.
That's not what I'm looking for, but thank you, I guess.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Rodriguez snags it for
2
the
away
second
here
out.
in the bottom of the 8th.
Next to hit for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. Ball 1,
That's the
no
ball.
strikes.
Outside.
Just wanting to get out of this.
And that one off the
Oh
outside
my
edge.
goodness, I love perfect pitches that are ball 2.
There's the strike. Just off the inside
That one felt
edge.
bad.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Pretty irritating, actually. That fucking...
Next up for the Diamondbacks, number 22. Popped up.
So I was not anticipating. By the time I realized that Eddie had given me Crawford, I had already moved my thumb to the right to try and get it with Suarez. But then I just pulled Crawford out of the play. Got bailed out by the
Back here
man
in
with no
desert.
name.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And we'll go top 9 here. No energy, mad
Big
bum.
lefty turns, kicks, deals. There's a strike.
All of a sudden, he's figured out how to throw pitches in the strike zone.
And a strike in there.
Okay,
Down 0-2
motherfucker.
in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swung on, belted, back there. And it one-hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and just call it a double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but
That's what I did. I took your advice. You said choke up, spread out.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Swing and
Oh,
attack
that
for the
cutter
Bulls
really dove.
foul. Left-hand batter waits. This to center field.
Smash the RB button. I'm so
Racing
mad
over
at
to make the
myself.
catch.
Guts.
And up next for Seattle.
Skip
Eugenio
through all that shit.
Suarez.
Fuck.
Field playing
You need to watch
very
these
deep,
losers
not
throw the ball
wanting
in.
Anything over their heads. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Hernandez coming home. The throw is offline and he's
Let's
in to
go.
score.
Let's go.
And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
he was all over that one. 112
Get Suarez
miles per hour.
going there. I
Ball seemed
need
to
to take some
explode off
aspirin.
the
Oh
bat
my
right
God, my head
there.
hurts.
He put everything together on that
Perfect,
swing,
perfect.
So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. And a foul ball. Suarez leads off first with 1 away. Strike
Oh,
2.
bad swing there. I mean, it was going to be strike 2 regardless, but. Ugh.
And now 1 and 2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Ugh, cutter at
So 2 down
87.
now, and
Wow,
here is
very late.
Jorge Mateo. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force, and the inning is over.
All right. Well, push one more across.
Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Welcome back, and now the
Leading
right
up
fielder,
for the
Jake
Diamondbacks,
McCarthy.
The
And a
right fielder,
pitch.
Jake McCarthy.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So next is the
batter,
designated
number
hitter
10,
for the D-backs,
designated hitter,
Josh Rojas. That's a
Oh
strike.
my
It's
goodness,
0-1.
that sinker was terrible.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And
Couple
they're
nice
down
plays
to their
there by
last out.
Crawford. We're 1 out away from a
Now
nice
batting,
double-digit
So
victory
it's their
against
last chance in this
this
one.
Arizona
Here's the left
Diamondbacks
fielder,
team.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
The fence was there?
Now 1-1.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that squirts through. And that extends the inning.
That's all right.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other
There
than
we
just
go. There's a nice
willingness
little-
to go the other way and
nice
put the
little
ball in
fastball.
play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting
That is
the ball
a
get
very generous strike on the low part of the zone. We'll go high and tight.
Pitch. Smoked into left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now.
We're just going to let this roll. I don't have anybody up in the bullpen.
Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there, and it's 0-1. Is just 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. Just misses.
Oh, that's the game. That's the ending of the game. What are you doing?
And a ball evens the count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Slow roller to first. France.
All right, there we go. Gave up a couple of extra hits that we probably didn't need to give up. Should have been an out on strikes earlier in that at bat, but hey, it's a 10-0 victory. Hey, that's solid offense right there. That's good shit. That's what we want to see. You know, we don't always have to score 10 runs, but a couple of 2-run home runs, and I think the third inning felt like it helped us get off to a good start. The pitching was much more stable this time around, which was very nice because we struggled with consistency in the last game, and we got to the bullpen early. Scored 8 between 2 innings and then peppered a couple extra in there through the last few. Yeah, got Mateo rolling a little bit. I think that might be the call there, might be the play. Put him at 8 and play more for getting a couple of hits to where like he would be kind of lead off or maybe the second at bat. And then we can have Julio Rodriguez. Maybe try to bring him home. That was the perfect game breaker right there. And here is Ty France making a nice little play. To end the game, Robbie Ray picking up win number 16. Zach Gallen dropping his 6th game of the season. And we take a 2-0 lead in this one. Teoscar Hernandez was 2 for 2 with a home run. He scored 4 times. Had a double, knocked home 2. Mateo was 3 for 5 with a couple of doubles, knocked home 2, and scored twice. Taylor Trammell was 2 for 4 with a home run, 3 ribbies, and a run. Eugenio Suarez 2 for 5 with a couple of ribbies and a run himself. And then Christian Walker struck out twice, but he also got 2 of the 5 hits. Robbie Ray's your player of the game, 9 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, struck out 6. No walks, no earned on his line. Zach Gallen, he gets the loss. 5 innings, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, 4 earned. Hold on, where's game log? No. Box score. We had 7 walks in today's game. Teoscar Hernandez, we're 2 for 2 with 3 walks in the game. My goodness. We had more walks than strikeouts, which is unbelievable. Go ahead and confirm the exit, and we'll win this series on the road. Game 2 of 10 in a row. We'll be at home for the next 3 against Boston, and then 4 against Los Angeles, and then we have a day off, 2 against San Diego, and then a day off, which is very weird. So, hey, that's a good way to get back on top of it. It's probably going to freeze again, which is not good. It's got to stop failing this state. I don't know what it is, but like the later we're getting into the season, this is 3 of the last 4 games now where it's given me this problem. If it says the operation failed, like, uh-oh. I hope it doesn't get too far to the point where I can't, like, reload or anything. The game does actually, I think, save at some point, because it does, like, keep track of everything, and if it crashes out and loads back in, it puts me at the end of this day. So, no game lossage, which is fantastic. It does make me a little nervous. Hoping that Microsoft Cloud data will be helpful. And I did restart the game between the last one and this one, so it should be good. I could maybe restart the console. Maybe that would help. Yeah, the operation failed. Okay. All right. Well, we got 2 more games here in the month of July. 1 against Arizona, 1 against Boston. We have only lost once this entire month, and we have an opportunity to continue that. Looking for a sweep of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and then Monday we'll start a 3-game set at home against the Boston Red Sox. There's a little bit of a look ahead. We get Kansas City super late in the season, kind of like we did last year, though hopefully it's not as disastrous, especially in Kansas City. Kansas City has always provided like a weird game or a weird situation. Even back when I did the very first one, oh God, the ball went out of play, but it kept rolling, and the catcher or whoever went running like into the dugout fence, and he just kept like banging against it. But the game was doing math where it like was tracking how far the ball had gone and how much he had run, and then he like got the ball and then threw it and then got me out, and it was like, what is happening? I was way back. Those videos are not on my YouTube channel, but maybe they will be in the future. Hey, if you'd like to see if those videos end up on the channel in the future, you can be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. 6 p.m. Pacific time is where you can catch Mariners baseball, or what time you can catch it here on youtube.com/Shawnosaurus Rex. Marco Gonzalez is going to help us look for the sweep, 10-4 with a 2.33 ERA, as the Mariners take on Jose Urquidy. I'm not really sure. 6-6 with a 2.62 ERA. Kind of a surprising record for like that solid of an ERA. You'd expect it to be a little more like Marco Gonzalez, like maybe 8-4, 7-5, 7-4. I don't know, something like that. But that's not what it is. All right, that'll be tomorrow, 6 p.m. We'll see you then. Hopefully you enjoyed this offensive outburst. Felt like a pretty good game. The pitching was a lot better, and it helped put me in a much better situation where I didn't feel like I was pushing so much on the offensive side. Once we got that first 2-run home run, I felt pretty good, especially with how good the pitching had been through the first couple of innings. I was in the top of the third. We got another one, and I felt great. I felt set. Didn't expect us to put 6 more on and beat them by 10. Was kind of hoping to maybe press for a perfect game, but got broken up with a pretty nice, or with a fast guy and a slow roller. That is disastrous. At least we didn't get charged with the error. All right, good sports. Go Mariners. Good night. Goodbye.